is Nick Busan. I'm an aerospace engineer, and I was the instructional lab manager for a number of years in mechanical and aerospace engineering. I started in the School of Medicine, Exercise Physiology, Pulmonary Research. I was in a research lab, and in 2005 I received an appointment here in MAE for the instructional labs, or at that time called the undergrad labs, UGLs. So I started in 2005 and I retired, I believe, in 2017, so about 12 years in the now called the instructional labs. Trying to fit all the students in, have sufficient equipment, have sufficient space for them, that was the most challenging part. We were fortunate enough through the chair at that time and later on the dean to get funds to increase the labs, because we went from just a few labs on the first floor, the bottom floor, and one or two labs on the third floor of MAE to taking over the whole floor, third floor of the MAE labs. So we were able to expand, and we were running 3 labs, junior labs, we were instrumentation labs, we were running 3 labs a day sometimes. So that was the challenging part, how to keep all the students moving throughout the labs and moving through their career at UCSD as well. We got the lab spaces, as I mentioned, the whole third floor became instructional labs. Our machine shop, we were short of space, our equipment was older, it was usable and good equipment, but it was much older. So I spent 9 months with the direction of the instructional lab committee writing up a grant. So they were able to obtain $1 million, and that totally renovated the machine shop to numerical control equipment, a water jet that they've been crying for and desperate for almost a decade. So I think between those 2 accomplishments, I feel really good. We had a lot of support from the chair, we had a lot of support from the faculty, the MSO, and ultimately the dean as well. Well, one of the things of MAE was the interaction you had with the students. We had 1,400 students at some time between the mechanical engineers and aerospace, and at that time the environmental engineers. And they all had their focuses that they had to do, they had their projects. So the fact of the diversity of engineering that we were involved with, the questions we had to answer, the things we had to come up with, the patchwork that we had to do sometimes, that was extremely interesting. Working with the students was absolutely fantastic because they always had some questions that ways to do things on their projects that I never would have thought of. And some of them, they shouldn't have thought of it either, but there was always new things to explore, new things to look at, new ways to do things. Out in industry, I worked in industry and aerospace. Usually you have a project and you follow through that project, then you go on to one other project. Here, it's continuously, you're always doing something almost every hour that's different. And that's a lot of fun, a lot of stress, but it's also extremely fun. Between the staff, the faculty, and the students, it was very much collaborative. Everybody helped each other. Whenever you got stuck, you could talk to somebody, you could find somebody that has some expertise. And just the diversity of things going on was a lot of fun and extremely, extremely interesting.